Yo, sorry, still getting used to it being incredibly light outside. Good evening, Chicken Trader Kyle, Maritimes, Miss K, Spaces, In the Futures Trading, it's Graham, Piter, Grey Horse, Minwoo, Frank, Pedro. Who else is here? Zen, what's going on? Amounty, how we doing, guys? Wild gap down on the Nas, but major pump on CL to start the week. What's up, Sire? How are you? I don't know what to do with this, to be fair. For those of you that are trading on Lucid, Lucid was out for the first hour. Apparently, they didn't get the daylight savings memo, so you haven't been able to trade on any Lucid accounts. You should be able to now. In fact, let's place a little test micro position on here at 300. It's heavy. We will put the test on for the short side. Okay, it looks like everything's good to go. So we will, it looks like Lucid is good to go now, guys. I should probably not let this go too long. We'll start with a small loss, but that's where we're at. So yeah, Lucid didn't get the daylight savings memo. You haven't been able to trade till now. So they're an hour behind. So for those of you that are located elsewhere in the world, the US rolled the clocks forward an hour. So times might be off a little bit for everybody. Just give it till tomorrow and everybody should be all caught up. What's up, Kelly? What's up, baby? How we doing? So yeah, how'd you guys end up last week? How was Friday for you? I didn't trade at all on Friday. I didn't take a single trade on Friday. That was it. I took one look at price action, and with the volatility, price never got to my level, so I just bailed on Friday. Took an extra day off. Bobby tried to wake up for London and blew an account. Oh, well, at least you made it to a payout on one of them. All right. What I kind of want to see... this get traded right here. Kind of want to see that area get traded. Otherwise, I'd like to see a move back up into like 360-ish. I'm probably going to trade micros tonight. Just because I'm expecting some volatility with that big of a drop. So better to be safe. I don't want to get wrecked on a Sunday night to start the week on some random news headline. What's up, Jay Styles? Guys, tonight we are doing a 150K Take Profit Trader account giveaway again. You know the routine at this point if you've been here. Marbles race. We will only open up the registration window for a certain period of time just to keep the botting to a minimum. You will need to be here in order to participate. I'm not sure what time that's going to be. It will be random. Yep, mods can enter. Mods can enter. Everybody can enter. All right, let's see what happens at that 250 area. That's where I will begin to get interested unless we pump out of here off of 280 up into like 360, and then I will be interested. But we're going to be patient here tonight. No reason to get wrecked this early into the week. I can tell you that. Biggest, fastest, meanest marble, Kyle says. I know, the marbles races are great. The marbles races are great. Yeah, Zinzin, I mean, with the gap down and where oil's sitting, I'm expecting some volatility as soon as the Asian markets come in. I think the first one comes in, it's here in about 20 minutes. And then I believe it's Hong Kong at 8 and then China at 9. I think is when they layer in during the Globex session, but we'll see what happens here. I'll probably be hands off for at least another 20 minutes. Unless we get a good read off that 250 area. What you guys are seeing on this, on the, as far as indicators go, obviously this is VWAP, first standard deviation, second standard deviation. Oh, Chicken Trader, you know what? You bring up a valid point. Do they roll their clocks like we roll our clocks? I know the UK has not rolled their clocks yet. I wonder. You might be right. I don't know when they. I don't know if they roll their clocks. Dang, I should have just held on to that test short trade that I had on. Would have been up already. All right. Got people still slowly filing in. We got about 50 people in here right now. Looks like the shorts feed's a little quiet right now. Guys, we on Thursday, by the way, we did set a views record combined between the shorts feed and the horizontal. Over 13,000 views combined between the two. That is a lot of views for a channel of my size. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the amazing support. It was it was shocking when I got off and saw the analytics from the stream. So 13,000 views combined between the shorts feed and the horizontal. Asia has no daylight savings. Okay, Romeo. So let's see. So it would have been 7 o'clock would have been their open. My time. So it would have opened. Do you count as two? If you're signed into two different accounts, I believe. I'm not sure how that all works. Yeah, now you guys got me wondering. Do they just adjust for U.S. market hours, or does somebody know? Because I don't know. I've been through this. What, 10 times now in my trading journey, and I don't even know. Oh, geez, Jeff. Imagine how many views you'd have with a Chiefs hat on. Oh, my goodness. It's all a conspiracy. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Let's see. What happened at 7 o'clock? What's up, Blake? How are ya? Not much. I mean, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring this down a little bit. This is actually the area I want to see get tested. Let's go like this. What's up, SSJ? How are ya? How we doing, guys? People still slowly filing in. Yeah, I would have really liked to see this get traded before we started the rollover. Now my best bet is probably going to be like, I don't know, like a 15-minute opening range trade. would be the next idea that I have. But that's still 50 points to the downside. So I kind of wish the move up would have been at least up into 360-ish up here. Jeff, kind of. I honestly, tonight's going to be a little weird as far as analysis is concerned with the big gap down on the indexes and then the major gap up on oil on CL. So it's going to be kind of difficult as far as the overnight trading is concerned. I'd like to see some sort of retracement of a portion of this move. At least give us a 50%, which would probably be like 360-ish is what I'm guessing. Up in here. Otherwise, I'm going to be looking at that 15-minute opening range low down here, which would actually be overnight lows, to be perfectly honest. So we'd be looking at overnight lows to get tested. You never see me short, Jeff? Oh, I've definitely taken short. I'm not as good of a trader on the downside. I will admit that 100%, but I definitely take short positions. Tokyo opens in 44 minutes. What's up, One Take? How are you? Oh yeah, that's true, Mountie. Yeah, I did just short. I just short. I lost. I shorted and lost. Oh, me too, Jeff. 100%. 100%. I had actually Thursday. I made the majority of my money to the downside. Yeah, I think it was Thursday. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, like, that's my problem. MVN, no, we're looking at Nasdaq right now. That's what we're looking at. Oh, here you go, Jeff. Here's a short. I got one for you. This was from last Thursday. Pretty decent trade, actually. What was that? Like 100, over 115 points, I think is what I got on that trade. Yeah, I honestly, I get annoyed because I'm not a good short side trader, and I see all these perma bears hitting these banger trades that go for like, 400 or 500 points really quickly. And then I think to myself, well, the market's going up 80% of the time, so the rest of the time they're probably getting wrecked. Is what I think to myself. So maybe I'm in a good spot. Odds are definitely in your favor if you're only taking longs. But I always think to myself, man, when am I going to catch the ripper to the downside like all these other people that I see do it? I never. That's probably one of my better short side trades was last Thursday. 100 points, that's pretty good. Yeah, Mountie. I mean, the longs are the plays the majority of the time. Profits and principal let you win. I have zero control over the marbles, guys. I have zero control. If that's what you're referring to, winning the marbles race, yeah, I have zero control over that. Okay, looks like we are just settled into VWAP here and chopping. What's gold doing? Did gold do something crazy? Oh, gold's selling off a little bit too. How many contracts for 150K would I suggest on Lucid? Let's see. What's the drawdown on that? 4,500? Is that what it is? I mean, are we talking like an eval or are we talking like funded? Because the way I approach the fundeds are all the same regardless of size until they hit a certain like account balance. Eval, I would say 1 to 2 minis to start, and then for every like, I don't know. I mean, either way, honestly, even that much drawdown is probably like micros are probably your best bet, to tell you the truth. Trade starts working in your favor, you can scale in. But I would start out with like 10 micros is probably where I would start. You can do a lot of damage with micros, but I would build a buffer, you know? I mean, there's minis, you're over leveraged on every size account that you have. To be perfectly honest, on all these prop accounts, because really your account size is your available drawdown. Never mind the 150K or the 100K or whatever label they put on it. Really, your balance size is your available drawdown. So technically, you're trading. You're trading a $4,500 account until your balance is at $4,500. Finally, someone with some sense. Yeah, I mean, evals are one thing, right? Because we all want to get the evals done quickly, and I don't recommend that for beginning traders, obviously. Take them slow regardless of what size account you're on. But once you're funded, it doesn't even matter the size of the account. I would build them the exact same way. Oh, come on, market. Don't do this now. You had all that volatility. All that volatility. I go live, and we go sideways. Even on oil right now. Oil's just going sideways now, too, all of a sudden. Yes. Come on down to this region. Come on down, Naz. What's up, NE? How are ya? Yeah, this is crazy. Like, why does this always happen every single time I go live? Get all this movement, all this excitement, and then nothing. Ronicus, yeah, you did call it last week. You did 100%. Nice call. Took a little longer than you thought it was gonna take, but yeah, nice call. You did call that. You did call that dropout, without a doubt. NE, you want to communicate with me if I don't mind? What do you mean? I need to get on earlier. Yeah, you're bad at times, right? Hey, none of us are. This is trading. There is nothing. There's no such thing as the perfect call out, right? Because honestly, we're not trading time, right, Ronicus? We're trading price and volume. Any, do I have an Instagram account? I have one. I'm not real active on Instagram, though. It's the same name. It's WesleyEmeraldGate. Yeah, Chicken Trader. I would recommend micros to start until you build a balance. Honestly, until you're past the buffer, I would stay with micros. Especially on Lucid, where there's no rush to pass the evaluation. You can take as long as you want in those evaluations. So there's no time limit on it. Yeah, I would expect at least to trade back into the gap at some point. I don't know when that's going to happen, right? I have no idea when that's going to happen, but I would expect to trade back into the gap at some point. What's up, Polk County, man? How are ya? All around the world music, I recommend trading both. Like, props definitely have their advantages as well, but I always recommend, yes, you should funnel money into a personal account, right? You don't have the rules, so to speak, but if you're confident and consistently profitable, yeah, start trading a live account. You're not giving a percentage to the prop then at that point, but you can also trade with more leverage on the props than you probably could in a personal account. Does that make sense? So you can actually use the props for the leverage, especially if you're consistently profitable. So there's the advantages and disadvantages to both, obviously. All right, let's see if we can finally get that move back up into like, I kind of want 360-ish is where I would like to see price trade back into. Don't know that we get that tonight. I'm not sure, but I would like to see 360 get traded again. For Romeo, purple Ferrari when? Are you kidding me? You're not ever gonna catch me in a Ferrari. I will unless I'm test driving one. I will never purchase a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or anything like that. I don't make enough money for that. Kyle, the EMA crossover oh, we've given up on that. We have given up on that. It's done. It is done. That is definitely not an Asia session friendly strategy. An Aston Martin. Spaces. No, guys, I told you before, I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I don't drive anything fancy. And I told you, it wouldn't be I wouldn't spend my money on a car. You know, I would rather buy property. Kirk, not really testing any strategy tonight. Not really testing any strategy tonight. We'll watch. You know what we'll start watching, guys? I think the strategy that I'm most interested in is trying to find something that's Asia session friendly. So maybe an ORB strat of some kind is what I'm thinking. Either a 5 or a 15-minute ORB strat. Tonight's a little weird with that big gap down, though. I mean, the overnight lows right now are the 15-minute. Let's see, is that right? What are we on? A 1-minute chart? So, yeah, that is the 15-minute low. Is down there. So, we'll see if we get a setup or not. Maybe a fake out to the downside here for the rip back up. Or maybe we get that break and retest at the 15-minute opening range low. I mean, opening range high is like way up here at 500. Any CL traders crying in chat this evening? I haven't seen anybody crying about CL. I'm pretty sure everybody knew once the major gap up, they were either getting long, trying to get long, or because where did it open up at? Like 98? Yeah, it opened up at like 98, it looks like. Let's see where do I have a level right here? Oh, I do have a level right here. Okay, that's what's going on. You got point of control right there at 250. You've got, it looks like S2 pivot is sitting at 263. So maybe we get a sweep of these lows and then a reclaim. If we get the sweep of the lows with no reclaim, we're probably coming back down into 150. So that could be a nice short. What's up, Red? For those of you interested, I do have some levels below if you want to mark them on your charts. I've got 130, 150. I've got 24,050 to 24,070. I've got 23.9 to 23.920. And I've got 23,790 to 23,810. Those are the levels that I have to the downside right now. Those are from the last time that we were trading at these prices. So if you mark my levels on your charts and want any levels below that I have, you go ahead. Could see a bearish flag for the next hour. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think with daylight savings, everything's all out of whack. Because obviously some countries have not rolled their clocks. Some don't roll their clocks. But the US has. Red, why such a big gap down? Honestly, healthy pullback, Red. Healthy pullback. The Nas has been so far overextended to the top side. We need a good healthy pullback. Need one. Trading for the Arizona doesn't roll their clocks? Really? I know that some politicians are pushing to get rid of daylight savings and just having standard, which I don't see why we don't do that. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. DLS is stupid. Arizona is the only state that does that? So wait, if Arizona doesn't roll their clocks, so are they? Wait, so are they? Did we just catch up to Arizona's clocks, or is Arizona an hour behind? Do you see what I'm saying? They do not spring forward. Okay, so in Arizona, so normally they're what, 3 hours? Is it 3 hours they would be? It's 4:37 there. Okay, so it's 4:37. So that's 3 hours from Eastern Standard. We were at Cali time, now we're back in Mountain time. Okay. Yeah, Ronicus, I mean, I don't hate it. You might get it relatively quickly, actually. I like the sweep out of these lows. You know, your target 174, I don't mind that at all. In fact, I might join you here with 1 micro, tell you the truth. And then I'll add on any pullback here. Yeah, I don't know how that all works. Nice little reversal there, too. I'm going to let this one go because I do think we're going to take out those lows. And I'll just add higher on this. SSJ, it's the opening range low. That's what that line is. We're only short 1 micro right now, guys. It's not anything massive. I like the break below 250. I will probably add if we get back above 250. I'd be shocked if this thing completely reverses before taking the lows. Kelly, you're long 242? All right, we're still holding below 250, if you guys recall. So we've got a breakdown. It's looking very bear flag right now. I'm almost thinking this area is what's probably going to get traded. I wouldn't imagine us putting in just a double bottom bounce here. Yeah, Ashkar. It is definitely a huge gap down. Well, on the indexes. Oil's definitely a gap up. That is definitely a major gap up on oil, on CL. See if we can hold, you know, in the 250 to 260 region. I'll go ahead and put a stop in here as well, 'cause I don't want to see a VWAP retest. I'd rather it sweep the lows first before coming back up. They said we can expect $5 gallon of gas soon. Well, I'm pretty sure California's already got that. Rotund, you accidentally went long 2 minis on oil? Oh, that's a nice accident. That's a very nice accident. I mean, you guys can see on the DOM, we do have some orders stacked in down and through 200. We do have some interest back up at 300, 320 as well. I don't know which orders get traded first. You thought you were on micro NQ and you went short 2 minis on oil? How much did you make, Rotund? Out of curiosity, that's a great accident. That never happens to me. When I do oopsies, it's in the other direction. I lose. All right, let's see if we can crack this 230 level. $12K? Oh my goodness. That's a great week. You don't even have to trade the rest of the week, Rotund. That's a great week. What's up, hey Patriots? How are ya? Oh, come on, Naz. Take out these lows. Oh, Trader 007, you're from Brazil? Speak very little English? Well, you're in a good spot. Everyone here is pretty friendly for the most part and willing to help. There we go. All right, I'm going to go break even at this point now that that's that sweep out. Where's my next level to the downside here? 150. All right, we are just going to trail. I will put my limit down here at 150. I probably get stopped out. Oh, I did get stopped out. All right. Because this snapback could be violent. If it does pop back up into 230 to 250, I wasn't willing to let that come back on me. But now what we're going to be watching is that 15-minute opening range. This line is what we're going to be looking for, the retest of. And a candle closure below for the ride back down again. Ronicus, could I zoom out a little? We're on a 1-minute chart. You want me to go to a higher time frame chart? Ronicus, if you're interested, by the way, if you go over to... I got trailed, Ronicus. I got trailed. I got a horizontal stream going on right now. It's the live stream on my channel that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. Just click on that live stream. You'll get to see my full monitor. And that's where most people are hanging out at as well. So just click on that other live stream on my channel and you'll get to see more of the screen. I don't have enough screen real estate on the shorts feed in order to see everything. And that's why I trailed right there. Okay, so now we want this candle to kind of close below that 216 level. If it does not, Okay, I'm going to wait this out. Buyers look pretty strong right here after the sweep of these lows. So I'm going to wait it out. Veronicus, did it hit 174? No, it didn't even hit 180. Just missed. It just missed. Let me check NQ and make sure. Yeah, it just missed. Missed by like 6, 7 points. Oh, nice, Zenzen. Yeah, Kelly, I mean, that's kind of what you're looking at for my normal strat. You're looking at the break, the retest. As long as it would hold below here, 230 is a good short entry, so it'd be the same entry again. Stop at 250. Ooh, getting some action all of a sudden, guys. It's jumping around. It is jumping around. What's up, CF Hunt? How are you? How to use volume? What do you mean? Like how to use the volume profile? Like this? Okay, this is just too tight to the 15-minute open, that previous low. See, if you want to know how to use volume profile, oh, that's a lengthy conversation. That is a lengthy conversation. There's lots of different uses for the volume profile. But then you start getting into like sessions profiles, you know, where you're using Asia session volume and London session volume and separating them and targeting naked points of control and all that stuff. Michelin Monday, what's the trading strategy entirely? First timer? Well, Asia session, not so much. My RTH session is fairly simple. I'm a support and resistance trader. So I'm looking for break and retests of these gray boxes that you see. In other words, bull flag, bear flag type setups. Shorts off the bottoms of these with my stop adder just below the top extreme. Longs off the top side when they hold this support. Pretty simple. I mean, I use other confluences like order flow and everything for my entries. But generally, I'm targeting level to level. You can kind of see I have them all up and down my charts. But right now, we're looking at an ORB strat entry. Might have missed it, guys. Might have missed the entry. S-Dub, I'm not gonna lie. I would have liked to have seen 360 get traded, but man, that's a big move up. I don't know. I kind of feel like we trade down into this level, this 150, 130 area, and then possibly bounce, maybe even 100. Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel sorry for any of the truck drivers out there. I know we've got a few truck drivers that hang out in the stream. It's, that's brutal. Those prices are brutal. So yeah, we're Michelin Monday. Are you still here? I'll try and draw out my strat. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I got completely sidetracked. Yeah, you're still here. Okay, so in its most basic form, and I'm sorry to all you that have had to listen to this 1,000 times. What I'm looking for in general is breaks, retests, and holds of this level with my entry normally here. Stop would be here, and I would be long targeting next level. And on short sides, it'd be something similar, right? Like, so we have this move right now. I'd be looking for a move back up into the level. Short would be from here. Stop would be there. I'd be targeting this next level to the downside. Kind of already played out on the 1 minute though, so I'm not going to chase this move. You know, you had the break, you had the retest, right up into the level, and now the rejection back down. So I would be thinking probably like that 150 to 130 is probably the area where we would be looking to take profits. Played out nice on the 1 minute though. That was definitely a solid break with the strong aggressive bearish candle, the retest, and the move down. Man, this is recovering massively though. There's some volatility tonight, guys. I definitely spoke too soon when I was like, the market isn't moving anywhere. It never moves during my streams. Well, it's moving now. It's definitely moving now. And I can't believe oil is what is it, like $108 a barrel right now? Yeah, Spaces. I mean, these are the kind of days where if it keeps going to the downside, these are the types of days where we wake up tomorrow, or if you guys are trading London session, where you wake up and we're down 5%, you know, where you can't trade props anymore because you're already within that 2% of the breaker. Mr. Longshort, you were working at a Canadian oil field the last time oil was above 100. Michelin. So my analysis for finding these areas is all done on the 30-minute time frame and up. My executions normally are on the 5-minute, unless I'm doing an opening range, an ORB strategy. So like that gold line that you see there, this 216 is the 15-minute opening range low. then I'm using a 1 minute to find an entry. And what I'd be looking for at this point is a strong move back down and the candle closure to happen below this low. All right, looks like sellers are trying to defend 230 again. Dominique, you can trade until on the Nasdaq. The first breaker is 7%, so you can't trade within 2% of a limit on any symbol. Ken knows more. I trade on Quant Tower trading platform. Like I said before, you guys that are in the vertical stream, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel, and you'll get to see my full monitor and everything over there. That's where most people are hanging out at anyway. We got about 160 people in the stream right now. Guys, I forgot to mention, if you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help out the channel. Yeah, Dominique. So on NQ, if the Nasdaq goes down 5%, on prop firms, you can't trade anymore. Oh, Blue Dog. That's because we got 2 live streams going on right now. There's a vertical format that's in the shorts feed, and so I'm talking to them part of the time. And then the horizontal, which is where you're at, there's a whole nother chat. And I don't know why YouTube doesn't combine the 2 chats. It would make my life a lot easier and make things a lot less confusing. Because I'm sure some people in the shorts feed, when they're scrolling through and land on my channel, they're probably like, who is this guy even talking to? This guy looks crazy. And the same thing in the horizontal stream too. But yeah, they should combine the chats. Because sometimes I'll miss what people are saying in the shorts feed because I'm focused on the horizontal chat. Yeah, Zenzen, exactly. I'm sure that's what they think. A lot. Like, who is this guy even talking to? Nobody's even chatting over here. Yeah, just talking to myself. I know it probably is confusing for you guys. You're like, who is it? What is he even talking about? Blue Dog, because I'm kind of more of a risk averse trader, I'm not like scaling massively like you see everybody else doing, right? I take what I can get out of the markets and try not to be overly aggressive. Until my account balances hit a certain point, and then I might up it a notch. But right now, for reference, I'm at like 1 to 2 minis on my personal account. On props, I'll trade this pretty much the same, 1 to 2 minis. LAX, whenever I am 1 step away from payout, you keep... Oh, no. Are you, oh man, I feel so bad because a lot of people say that. I want to say you get really close to those payouts and something changes psychologically where you're taking trades that you wouldn't normally take or taking trades that got you there because you're chasing that profit target. What's up, Success? How are you? But I hear that from a lot of people. Like they get all the way close to payout within like a few $100s or something like that. And then it just all falls apart on them. Because they just go chasing that $200 move, you know? They go chasing 10 points really fast. All right, not a huge fan of this consolidation without trading down into 150. Let me make sure that level's in the right spot here. I'm going to go to an hour chart, and then we'll go back. Oh, Ken knows more. If you'd like, Quantower has a, well, I probably need to go back further than that. Quantower has a 14-day free trial if you want to try it out. Yo, why? Okay, right in here. Man, it's been a while. Okay, so that's where it is. What is this? 160. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. So 160, 140. All right, now that makes more sense. Okay, this is a possible bounce area, guys. At this point, I would honestly expect that move back up into 360. That is what I would be looking for. Don't know when it's going to happen. Don't know if it's going to happen, but where we're bouncing right there is a logical bounce spot on the higher time frames. So just be careful in your short side positions at this point. Got an aggressive candle closure back up inside the 15-minute opening range as well. Yeah, Ken knows more. You can definitely sign up for a 14-day free trial on Quantower. You might need to pay for live data. If you have an account that Quantower supports, you'll be able to link that account to Quantower, and you should be able to get live data. What's up, MP? How are you? What's up, NHO? Alexander? Everybody rolling on in. How many people we got in here right now? We got about 150 people in the stream right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, tonight we are giving away a 150K TakeProfitTrader account. Don't know what time we're going to do that giveaway just yet. Don't know how long we're going to be streaming tonight. Yeah, Ken knows more. Cheers. Of course. Yeah, if you have any questions, just ask. What's up, Anthony? How are you? It's okay. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, guys. You have every right to go enjoy your weekend. Every right to go enjoy your weekend. Yeah, Sinister. I don't honestly. I'm expecting a move back up at this point. Maybe not all the way. Maybe not gap fill. Obviously, that's a really big move. But I do expect the move back up into this area. Like 360-ish, 350-ish. You obviously have some interest over here on the DOM from 300 to 310, 315, somewhere in there. Let's see. Is there anything up higher? Yep, there's some up here at 450-ish. So it's looking like this could be a little bit of a retracement. $23,900. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean that would make a lot of sense. This is a daily chart on NQ, guys. We had that break, the retest support sitting down here at 23.9. Got a prior all-time high at 24,070, somewhere around there, and then Looks like you got a little unfilled gap here at 22, what is that? 22,580-ish. And then an untested previous all-time high down here at 22. Or no, that's, what is this? Yeah, 580, so 22,387 is an untested previous all-time high. Right there. So all those targets, if we start to get really heavy, makes a lot of sense to me. And honestly, yes, please. Yes, please. Give me a reason to sink money into my long term, please. Yeah, NHL, I mean, it's tough to be short when the Nas is down close to 2%. What are we, 1.8% right now? Oh, thanks, Amounty. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you haven't yet. Oh, be right back. I don't like how jumpy it is. It's going to be tough to, I wonder if it wants that level down there still, because it didn't quite get there, right? I wonder if it still wants. I mean, you got the break, you got the retest on the 5-minute. Maybe it wants one more new push low. Oh, NHO. Oh, you're short from way up top. Okay. Yeah, I would let it go. Might as well. I mean, if you do get that move to like 23.9, that's going to be a huge trade. Even if it's micros, it's going to be a massive trade. You got in at the break of the 15-minute ORB? What do you have for the 15-minute ORB, NHO? Out of curiosity. How'd you do it tonight? With daylight savings and all that? Because obviously we're trying to base it off of when the Asia markets open up. Or did you do it off the 6 o'clock open? LAX, what's my win rate? I'm in the low 70 percentile. But that's kind of skewed. It's kind of skewed because I take a lot of break evens. My analysis is perfect. I'm a better analyst than I am a trader. Anybody that knows me knows that. Okay, so you're kind of doing like a combo a combo orb ICT concept. It's a sell game. Blue Dog. No, I don't have any set risk. My risk is always set at 20 to 25 points on the NAS. But because I target level to level for the most part, sometimes 2 levels, my risk to reward is never the same. Does that make sense? So, like, you know, minimum it's 2 to 1 or 1 to 2. Sometimes it's 1 to 4. Sometimes it's 1 to 10. It just all depends, really. But as far as my win rate is concerned, for whoever was asking that question, I can't remember who was asking that. I take a lot of break evens, and some don't hit full target because I trail. So, like, the win rate's kind of skewed. I would say I hit full target, I don't know, 30 to 40% of the time. But when I do hit full target, those are the 1, 2, or 3 trades throughout the week where I make a lot of money, right? That's really where I make all my money, is on like 3 trades out of the week. The rest of the time, I'm just trying to break even. And I'm not one of these multi-millionaire streamers either, nor do I claim to be. I don't copy trade my accounts. This is what I do for a living. Yes, I do it full time, but I'm not super rich off of it, if that makes sense. I live comfortably, but I'm not super rich. I'm definitely not the world's greatest trader. Yeah, Blue Dog, exactly. I don't have any set risk to reward. I'm not totally mechanical with my trading. I would like to be. I would like to be. Turglash, you think it'll be a slow night until London Open? It's already been flying around. No, Amounty, no, I do not. Don't go spreading rumors like that. No, I've told you guys before. I'm low 6 figures. That's where I'm at. What's up, son of Wall Street? How are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How was everybody's weekend, by the way? Gabe George, sell. Yeah, I think you can get away with it. But I think, honestly, on the short side right now, any entry below 200 down here, you're kind of chasing. So I'm not going to take that entry on the short. It might work out, right? Like, it might work out, of course. But I feel like any entry down here is just kind of chasing. And you do risk the snapback. Hey, let's see what happens here at this 150 area, 160, 150 to 160. Yeah, NHL. But you're rich. No, I'm not rich. I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish I was rich, Dojo. I'm comfortable, but by no means am I rich. All right, here's that 160 that we were talking about. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if it's an aggressive bounce or if it floats through. They're kind of pulling these orders off the books down here at 120, which is a little scary. I'm rich in spirit and heart. Thanks. Hey, thanks, Dojo. Appreciate the sub, brother. Yeah, I mean, I'm confident in my analysis. I'll say that. You know, I found a way for me to trade that I can simplify everything. I've told you guys before, my brain just does not click fast enough. I don't know why. I can't process a ton of information really quickly like some of you can. So I had to find a strategy that allowed me to slow things down, and higher time frame support and resistance was it, right? Obviously, you have to have the ability to spot those levels in order to have a profitable strategy based on them. But if you simplify it and go to like 1 or 2 setups, i.e. wick and reclaims, or what I was talking about, bull flag, bear flag, where you have break and retests, it can be highly profitable as long as your risk management is good, right? Like, that's what makes me profitable, is my risk management's really good. I don't move my stop. My risk is defined. Did I struggle when I switched to real money, Blue Dog? See, here's the comparison that I don't want everybody making, is when I started, trading seemed really, really easy, right? I've said it before. I started right after COVID, guys. I've been doing this almost 5 years now. And it was a bull run. Every day was just, you wait for a dip and you buy at a major support area, right? Every day was a V bottom. The market was kind of trading in one direction for a long period of time. So I was successful fairly early on. The market environment the last 6 months has been the most difficult market environment that I've traded, without a doubt. There's no defined trend. It's volatile sideways trading. This is the first time where we're starting to get that look of maybe we're going to get outside the range. But I mean, guys, this is September. Do you understand? Actually, this is August. You know, this is pretty much, yeah, there are some good moves in here, right? Like, there's some good downside action in here. But this is sideways. Like, yeah, you can make a lot of money in there, but we've been trading in a range. So it's been very, very difficult. And that's why I say don't play that comparison game to others. Especially not with any like influencer or streamer, right? I mean, when they're copy trading 30 or 40 accounts and posting $40,000 days, $20,000 days, that's not the reality for most of us. It's just, that's not. It's just not. All right, here we go. Here's that sweep. Let's see if we can get that bounce. If not, 100's looking pretty good from here. Possibly even below. But just so you guys can see what this looks like on my support and resistance level here. Nice sell-off tonight, though. I mean, we are down 2.1% on the Nas right now. Just churning through levels. Yeah, trading for the W. I mean, it could be one of those nights where US traders wake up tomorrow morning and we're hovering around that 5% down mark. You're glad I said the last 6 months were hard? Too many retail traders, Dojo? Yeah. Well, and you have everybody and their brothers selling an ICT course of some kind. You know? Like there's no variation. I mean, I'm gonna need a move back up before we before I can even think about getting short down here. Kelly, 23.9? Yeah, 23.9 looks good. 23.9 looks good. I mean, looking at the daily, you've got this wick low. Retesting here. Yeah, it looks good. Need to move up. Look at oil. Yeah, I know, Adam. I wasn't to my desk in time to even see that until it started going kind of sideways, you know, a little bit. But yeah, what a move on oil. Hey, what's up, Christopher? Thank you. Honestly, it's you guys that make this channel what it is, Christopher. To be perfectly honest, I've been very fortunate to have the trading community that I do. What's up, Diana? Very, very fortunate. What's up, Andrew? How's trading tonight? Trading's okay. It's okay. I only traded one micro so far, so I guess if I was trading a mini, I'd be up 550 bucks. Christopher, we're trading U.S. index futures, so we're looking at ticker symbol NQ right now. So if you're looking at a CFD, it'd probably be U.S. Tech 100. But I don't trade Forex. I trade futures contracts. All right, we got almost 200 people in here. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Smash that thumbs up button if you have not yet. Like I said, we are giving away a 150K Take Profit Trader account this evening at some point. We'll be doing the marbles race. We'll open up a registration window for about 3 or so minutes for all of you to get your entries in, and then we'll close that window to eliminate the duplicates and botting that happens on all these giveaways. So there will only be a small window to do that, and unfortunately you'll have to be here in order to participate, but it's worth sticking around for. I can assure you. I can assure you it's worth sticking around for. The marbles race is fantastic. yeah, Mounty. The marbles race is crazy. I rewatched that highlight of who was it? Laugh at Life from 2 streams ago. Oh man, so funny. All right, there's that bounce. All right, this could be the start of the move back up, guys. Bounce right where we kind of wanted to see it bounce. Let's see if it can hold above I'll say 150 would be my line in the sand. 140 to 150. Yeah, Thursday was nuts too. Thursday was a new map. Thursday was a new map. Which broker do I use, Christopher? So my personal broker is EdgeClear. EdgeClear is the name of the personal broker. My trading platform, I trade on Quantower. Yeah, 100%, Alexander. I hate the Bears. I just want to be able to trade tomorrow. I don't want to wake up and it be down 5%, 6%. It's not that I hate the Bears. I like downside. That's the Fugazi zone, T. Cooper. I mean, I'd like to see another retest of this area at 230 area at the very least. And I don't know that we get that. If it's down 6%, it's got to go up. Not necessarily, Amounty. I've definitely seen symbols that hit their breaker and traders get caught in the gap and it just continues. Usually it bounces though. It's just those days are not very, like, they're hard to trade because you're getting 2% swings rapidly. They're very, very difficult to trade. Yeah, Ethan, Korea had a minus 12% down day. Christopher, you don't know if you can use it in Nigeria? Oh, you'd have to check. I'm not sure what country availability there is. EdgeClear is a US broker. I'm sure there is a broker out there that would support your country though. You would just have to look, to be fair. I won't be of any help, unfortunately. In Brooklyn, it's pronounced Fugazi. Holy cow. What is going on tonight? Guys, we're only what? We're an hour and 20 minutes into the stream and we've already had over 100 new subscribers? Unbelievable. I don't even know how many people do we have on the stream? We got 200. I don't know how many are in the shorts feed right now, which if you're in the shorts feed, hi. I have no idea how many people are watching the shorts feed, but that's crazy. That's a crazy amount. Oh, nice, Enzen. Are you slinging around some contracts over there? Hey, thanks, Rober. Appreciate you. Yeah, welcome everybody that's new. If you're new to my channel, I'm Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. Been trading for a little less than 5 years. I'm not a guru. We're just hanging out, trading, having a good time. Nice, chill environment. I know that's hard to find in the trading world these days. Very difficult to find. We try to stay drama-free here. And hopefully we can just learn from each other. That's basically the goal of the channel. A nice, chill place where you can ask questions if you're a beginner and not be ridiculed for asking questions that you feel are dumb or stupid. Because they're not dumb or stupid. We've all been there as a beginner. And we know how hard it is to learn how to trade the right way. So don't be scared to ask any questions. If I know the answer, I'll be honest and I'll tell you the answer. If I don't know the answer, I'll also be honest and there's the likelihood of somebody in our chat knowing the answer is very, very high. We got some really good traders in there in our chat and honestly better traders than me. So welcome everybody that's new. Appreciate you tuning in. Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't yet. Blue Dog. I mean, I think anybody can learn. It's just a matter of, are they willing to take the time and being able to stomach the losses along the way, right? Like, that's really what it comes down to. Is, are you okay with losing, right? Like, can you be a good loser, in other words? Can you accept losing? Because that's the key. Really, it's not so much about being right or wrong. It's about when you're wrong, can you accept that you're wrong? MH called that bounce. Yeah, I mean, I kind of went through the higher time frame to show that. Where it was. What's up, Iburn? How are you? Hello from Brazil. Hello from the U.S. Trading is not recommended for narcissists. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Do you have the self-discipline to know when you're not seeing it well? Because here's the thing, guys. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. It's going to happen. It happens to everybody. It's how you handle that loss and how you handle the wins. You know, knowing when to walk away and call it quits is imperative. Absolutely imperative. Max, man, frankly speaking, what the fuck? What is your thumbnail? You can make them better? Honestly, my channel's a two-man team, guys. For those of you that are just tuning in, it's a two-man team. I have my editor, Mason, who is learning editing along the way. And I don't know what I'm doing as a streamer, but I appreciate you saying that we deserve more views. I never expected my channel to be here. Rubber, you hate the marble race? Oh, that's the first person I've seen that say they hate the marble race. Kyle? Oh, yeah, Kyle. Congratulations. I know. I'm honestly, usually they're pretty quick. I don't know how those big paydays with them work out, but yeah, it should be a nice week for you. Oh, thanks, Kyle. Appreciate you. Thanks for the gifted, Kyle. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just seeing your questions in the short chat. Ahmad, which time frames should I worry about if I trade the 15-minute time frames and occasionally the 5-minute time frame? Honestly, analysis for me is always top down. So what I would do is I would use your 30-minute and above to find your areas of interest, and 15-minute to identify your current overall trend or your current intraday trend, and then the 5-minute to execute. And then targets would be based on the higher time frames. That's the way that I would trade. Am I trading US futures? Yes. Yeah, so Ibernoff, we're looking at ticker symbol NQ, Nasdaq index futures. So no pairs. Hey, congratulations, Tommy. Tommy, make sure that you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile. I'm pretty sure you know the routine at this point. Pick a 5 or 10 marble racers? No. That would eliminate people from winning or having the chance to win an account if we limited it to 5 or 10 entries. We want everybody to have a chance, have the opportunity, right? Blue Dog, yeah. Start an LLC. You would actually be surprised how much you can write off against your gross. You think so, Nick? You think we're going to 20? I mean, a lot of people are calling 23.9. Like on the daily, it makes a lot of sense to go down to 23.9. You've got this wick down here. We're below every swing low on the daily right now. There is this previous all-time high sitting just above 24K at like 24,068. But this would make a lot of sense for me. I would like to see a retrace at some point, though. Yeah, oil is just... Oil's almost at 109. That's crazy. What's up, Go Have Fun? It's been a good... The stream's been amazing. The stream has been good. Trading, okay. I'm up $55 on one micro position. Abraham, you're in a trade on NQ right now. It's moving strongly down. Nice. Alexander, how much do I put down for trading? Like money-wise, how much? You mean like annually? Because my personal account, I don't ever make any deposits anymore. Because it's at that point where I don't really need to make any deposits. Prop firms... I would say annually, I probably spend a total of, I don't know, maybe 3,000 tops. Maybe 3,000 tops. Wow, we are just selling off. Guys, it might be one of those days. I mean, what do we have below 23.9? Oh, nice, Abraham. Nice. GG's. Yeah, 1K is great tonight. Hopefully you guys are killing it. I mean, below here, guys. I mean, there's all these topside wicks on the daily that make a lot of sense for bounces, too. Like I said, if we start to get really heavy, this area is very interesting. This whole area down here is very interesting. If it decides to get extremely heavy this week. I don't know what's going to happen, though. Oh, yeah, Nick, that's easily doable. 24K is, yeah, obviously doable. That could happen in the next 5 minutes. Who knows? That could happen very soon. I mean, we have, let's see, S3 pivot is 23,926. So it's a long ways to go down. For even the third, the pivots are really wide today. I mean, central pivot is all the way up here at 24.9 or 24.8. 24.804 is central pivot. So the pivots are extremely wide today. You got 23,739, Sean? What do you got at 23,739? So like right here. Oh. Is that a measured move of some kind, Sean? Like, is that what you're looking at? Because I'm looking on the daily right now. And 739 is like right here. Rain, put your first... You're going to put your first 1K in the market this week? DS3, okay. Okay. I got you, Sean. Yeah, see... My New York session trading, guys, I know you guys always ask this. So, obviously, my RTH session trading looks different than my Asia session trading. Because I always use Asia and London levels for my New York trading, my analysis for my daily trading on NQ. So, it's a lot easier for me if I've seen the price action on the overnight, because that's always how I've done my analysis each day. Asia session is kind of a guessing game for me, whereas the New York session, if certain things line up, I can kind of tell what the market's going to go for. Ethan, you think the circuit breakers are coming? You think we're going to have a 7% down day? Yeah, Indian Burn, I think you just have to trust your analysis during New York, right? I mean, you see my trading plans each morning, so I got a pretty good idea. And since I don't execute a lot during the day, I really just try that one trade, and at most I'm losing, $400, $500. But possibly making 1,000 or more. Alexander, can I check NOKJPY? I'm not on a Forex broker, unfortunately, so I can't check pairs like that. I don't think. Maybe I can. Let me see. I don't know if I can even look at Forex. Yeah, Alexander, there's no way for me to check it. All right, are we going to bounce from here is the question, because I'm kind of thinking that there is going to be a relief bounce at some point. I don't know when it's going to happen. There's still some orders resting down into, There's still some orders resting down into 100 and just below. If you guys remember right, that previous all-time high is 24,068. That's kind of roughly lining up with these limit orders that are sitting here on the DOM. But I'm wondering if we retrace a good portion of this move first. Or we just keep nuking. Or we just keep plummeting to the downside. Yeah, sorry, Alexander. Yeah, Piter, I'm kind of seeing it right now, too. What does it look like on the 1 minute for you guys? Just barely swept new lows. At this point, though, I'm not going to lie. I would need to see probably something like this. And then for price to hold above this area for that move. Yeah, Rubber. I would, like I said, I would need to see that reclaim. And then price to never trade back below 160. Like maybe up to like 180, 190, somewhere in there. Pull back. It's going to be hard to take a long position right now. I'm going to need to see a level get reclaimed in order to even try a long. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's minus 2%. For sure. The only entry I can see is we're kind of stair-stepping down, if you notice. You know, we came down, tested support, went back up, sold off through, tested support, came down, sold off through. So this would make a lot of sense, this move down to this. And we'll see if we can come back up and test for another move down. This is why I have a hard time shorting. Because I like stair-step looks. And downside moves do not give you the cleanest look on those. At least in my opinion. So I struggle with shorting the market. It's a lot cleaner when you're going to the top side, when it's a long position. You escaped the long position, Minwoo. Oh no! Wow, we got almost 250 people in the horizontal stream, and I don't know how many people. 876. What are we look? We're looking at a 5-minute NQ chart right here. I know you can't see everything. Those of you that are in that shorts feed, feel free to click on my other live stream on my channel, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. You'll get to see my full monitor, and things will make a lot more sense. That's where most people are hanging out tonight. The vertical format doesn't give us enough screen real estate to show everything. Zen coming up to... really? Coming up on 7.7K? Oh, we are. Yeah, that's amazing. I feel like the last 2 weeks, Zenzen, it has been... the channel's just taken off again. The channel has just taken off again. There you go, MH. Yeah. The horizontal stream is so much... man, everything is just a sell right now. Yeah, NHO, you might get it sooner rather than later. I mean, we lose this, it could be a straight shot. And I mean an aggressive straight shot to 23.9. I did not expect this kind of move. What would that be? Would we be almost 4% down on that move? 3% probably. Yeah, NHO, I'm with you on the 24,070. I'm with you on that. No, my name's Wade. Wait, is there a different circuit breaker on the overnight? I think it's just 7% on the day. I don't think it matters what session. I'm fairly certain it's 7% on the Nasdaq on the day is the circuit breaker. If you're trading on prop firms, they don't allow you within 2% of any assets breaker. So 5% down would be the point where you can't trade props anymore. It's 5% overnight, Raptor? Okay. Paul, what's hilarious is this. Oh, I know, Paul. You remember when was that? It was one day last year. We had like didn't we have like a 12% up day on the Nas? I want to say we had a 12% up day or something like that. No breaker hit. So 7%. New York open, then another at 13. The market closes at 20. Wait, what's up, Tim? It's crazy, that point of control. Point of control. In other words, the most volume traded on the current session is sitting just above 24,140. That means the most volume that's been traded this entire session is sitting all the way down here. Man, YOLO shorts are winning tonight. They are winning. Honestly, the best entry was the entry that I had earlier, guys, if you look at it. Remember, I was short from up in here? That was the best entry since I've been live. Man, that would have been a massive move. Hey, Patriots, trapped sellers. I don't know if there's such a thing as a trapped seller tonight. You got all kinds of trapped buyers. Win 19K, Phoenix. Yeah, I don't know, Phoenix. I got nothing. All I know, Phoenix, is we better hope. We better hope that 19,400 never gets traded again. We better hope that 19,400 never gets traded again. Level Up Discord will be insufferable. What's up, JPL? Oh, pie. Without a doubt. Nims will be lighting up Level Up Discord. What's up, Hassan? How are you? Gospel, what time frame is the best? I mean, that's a matter of opinion. Some people really like lower time frame charts. For me, higher time frame charts for analysis are what's best. You know, I really like a 30-minute chart, to be fair. Because it's a low enough time frame that you can do a lot of intraday analysis on. I always execute on the 5-minute to find my entry. But all my analysis is done on the higher time frames. No, Nemo, we're bailing. We're bailing on the EMA crossover strategy. We're bailing on that strat. Silver's nuking lower. Wait, really? Oh, silver is. What's gold doing? Is gold kind of following too? Yeah, gold's kind of cratering as well. Which, honestly, this is kind of strange with the indexes falling off like that. Yeah, S-Dub, I'm kind of looking at the same thing. I'm kind of looking at a little reversal here. Maybe back up into that 230. But like I said, I'm going to have to see it reclaim this level first, unfortunately. Going to be really hard to take the long from anything below that area. Gold and oil don't mix, or was it water? You're long 66.20 on ES and Emerald. Oh, no. I mean, it could be a great trade, right? It could be a great trade. What's up, Vanjian? How are you? Wow, we got almost 300 people in the stream right now. Maybe even more if you include the shorts feed. You think, SW, you think the gap will fill by London? Whoa. You're looking for a 500 plus point move back up? I know that's kind of, Kelly, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. That 23.9 down here, this daily wick. I mean, let's see here. 23,070 is a prior all-time high, or 24,070 is a previous all-time high. What do you think? We just consolidate here for a little bit? $657 for SPY in the options. Okay. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to long this. Like I said, I have to see a reclaim in order for me to execute that. I gotta see this move. I have to see the reclaim. So what I would ideally like for the long is to come down, hold this level, and then bounce into this move. DMN, this is a funded account. I don't know if we're going to... I want to see this get traded. It's coming down too close to this to not trade it, I think. That would be a nasty reversal. To not tap this. So we're gonna wait that out. How are you guys doing tonight? Let me know in the chat. How are we trading? Wild Deuces, you're a sad Pepe. Oh no. Oh no. Indian burn down 300, not looking good. Spaces, you're great. Oh, nice, Doug. Nice. You got to doing the giveaway account. You're up almost $2,400. Nice. Romeo, you're up a decent amount. Come on down to 24,070. Yeah, NHO, that's kind of where I'm at too. I almost need that. Almost need 24,070. Yeah, Lauren. 100%. So, man, this mama doesn't go to bed till marble run is done. What time is it? It's a little after 9 o'clock. Come on, Naz. 24,070. Give us 24,070. Trade one micro. No stops. Oh, no. I don't know about that. In this environment, that one micro could be a lot of money lost quickly. Being this far down, you could get the snapback of a lifetime. 5 minutes later, you're down 250 points, $500 on one micro. Lauren, you only trade no stops. You can't hold the trade. Don't take it. I mean, you do you. That's all I'll say to that. You do you. I trade with stops. I trade with stops. Yeah, Massive, we're coming up on an area. All right, this is where we should start to see if there's going to be any buying pressure at all tonight. This should hold. We lose this level, it's probably another 150 points of downside, to be fair. fact, I'm going to throw a long on. We're going to throw a test long position on here and see what happens. Nah, NHL, we'll throw a micro on. We'll throw a micro on. I know when I need to cut it. I know when I need to cut it. Abraham, there's no way to enter into the giveaway just yet. We only open up like a small window for registrations for the giveaway. We do that to eliminate the botting and people being able to enter with a bunch of accounts. So that's why we do it. All right. After that bounce, there's no reason for me to let this go red. See if we can get this move back up. Otherwise, it'll be a break-even trade, and I'll be fine with that. So it is risk off at this point, guys, no matter what happens from here on out. Probably get stopped out. Didn't get the strong reaction as I wanted off that 70 level, at least not yet. So it's probably going to trade it one more time. All right, there's the stop out, which I'm okay with, especially counter trend trading. Yeah, Jay, I mean, my trading style is higher time frame support and resistance. I have pivots on there and volume profile, but that's really all I use in my trading. So there's not, I don't have a lot to it. I'm looking at the higher time frames for my levels. My trading's really, really simple. Yeah, maybe so. I mean, this still could be the bounce area, right? I mean, we looked at those. We looked at those wicks. Why go long, Otto? Here, I got you. Because it's a bounce on previous all-time high swing. When you have these previous all-time highs, there's going to be at least some defense put up. Even in this kind of market, you're normally going to catch a bounce. In fact, I think it is bouncing still right now. But yeah, you're not taking a short down here. Let's put it that way. I mean, you can. You just risk getting snapped back on quite a bit. Because I would expect this to at least probably bounce back up into 140. I don't know how long it takes to do that, but I would expect the bounce back up into 140. hopefully some of you are riding that out, because this looks like a pretty good bounce. It looks like a pretty good bounce. Y'all hear that? Is it the marble? You guys are so... I've got to... here, let me get Mason... I haven't talked to Mason all night, guys, so... let me get Mason... Let me get Mason going here. Make sure that he's by his PC to do this marbles race. Oh, crack me up. All right, Mason, whenever you're ready, you can open the entries. We'll leave the entries open. Once again, guys, we are giving away a 150K Take Profit Trader account tonight on stream. Mason's gonna get the bot going here. We're gonna leave that entry window open for about 3 minutes. You'll have 3 minutes to register for the giveaway. As soon as Mason starts the bot, I will give you guys a timer and everything, and I'll let you know about how much time you have left to get those registrations in. Obviously, the chat's going to go a certain command prompt for a little while. and then we'll close that window. I'll give him a few minutes to get that marbles race set up, and we'll get that marbles race going. Once again, this is for a 150K Take Profit Trader account. Exclamation point marbles to enter. I'll be right back in just a minute, guys. If you haven't seen the marbles race before, it's awesome. Exclamation point marbles will enter. We'll give you a ticket into the race. We'll leave it open for a couple minutes. But the marbles race is amazing. It's an amazing way to do the giveaway. All right, market kind of held up there at those previous all-time highs nicely. I know you guys don't care right now because you're entering marbles, but these races are fun, and they're kind of unique to my channel, so I'll take it. Wow, 314 people in the stream right now? Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Wow, we're almost to 7.8K subscribers too. Jeez. What a stream tonight. All right, guys, we're going to close the window in about 30 seconds, so make sure you get your exclamation point marbles in. And then we're going to give Mason, obviously, a window to get everything all set up, and then we'll do the marbles race. All right. Retesting 24,070 right now. Let's see if it crashes right through it and wants to go for 24K. If we lose this level, guys, it's going to probably be a long way down. All right, Mason, go ahead and close that window. Guys, registrations are going to be closed here in a few seconds. So hopefully you got your entry in. All right, marbles entries are now closed, guys. So sorry for anybody who didn't get their ticket, didn't get their entry in. I know the chat was flying around, so it was hard to see tickets. Unfortunately, this is the way that we have to do it in order to eliminate the botting, or at least limit it, and eliminate a bunch of duplicates in the race as well. So I apologize. We'll obviously be doing more giveaways and be doing more marbles races. So there will be more opportunities in the future, I assure you. This is for a 150K take profit test account. Mason is getting everything all set up right now. So, and you burn how many marbles? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It looks like, yeah, I really don't know. Sorry, guys. Getting everything all set up here. All right. It looks like Mason might be ready. It's looking like he's doing the course that we did last time. All right, guys. Spamming 1 will make your marble go faster. Spamming 1 will make your marble go faster. So, Mason, I will turn it over to you. Go ahead and start the race whenever you are ready. All right, guys, and we're off. We are off. Price thread out to an early lead with Mackie close in second. Nebula. Oh, man, this is where everything gets a little wild. This is where the marbles fly off the course and blow up in midair. Thomas Taylor out to the early lead. G-Strand taking over the lead. Oh, there goes Sabrina. There goes Warriors Loves. There goes Kronos flying off the map. Polswanium in the lead. One steal taking over. Sinister. Man, it's back and forth. One steal. Every time it hits these slowdowns. Oh, no. Did you guys see Precision go flying off the map? I don't know if I like this map better or if I like the first one better. I can't tell. Oh, Kosh is now in the lead. Lots of different lead changes in this one. Oh, Kosh out to an early lead. Kosh coming down the home stretch. Futures Trader. Lots of leapfrogging going on. Looks like one more obstacle to break through here, guys. And then we're in the home stretch. Oh, Hanglau. Hanglau. Can he hold on? Can he hold on? Oh, no. He gets launched. There's always some Phantom Marble there at the end. Who wins? Diana. Diana with the win at the very end. I don't know. Mason, we got to go different map next time. I don't understand what's going on with these marbles flying way up in the air and then landing 10 minutes later. I can't keep up. I can't commentate this map. In other words. Diana, congratulations. You are the winner of the 150K Take Profit Trader account. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. When the marbles explode, it's outrageous. Diana, congratulations. GG's for Diana in the chat. What the? Are there launching pads on this course? Like, how do these marbles go flying way? Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. It makes more sense now. I was like, how are these marbles just randomly getting launched hundreds of feet in the air? All right, Diana, congratulations. Diana, DM me on Discord and we'll get you all squared away. I need to grab some information from you. I will respond to your DM after the stream, obviously. Yeah, we gotta find a different course. That one's hard to commentate. I'm not gonna lie. The other one was very easy to commentate. That one was difficult. Yeah, Tony. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing, especially when it's coming down the home stretch. All right. Let me, Diana, I got you. Yeah, Zenzi, the marbles race is amazing because it's different. It's different than what everybody else has going on. So I'm happy with it. Yeah, congratulations, Diana. Nice race. All right, guys. Well, we're probably going to wrap it up there for the evening. Let's see here. Guys, we're really close to 7.8K subs. We are on the road to 8K subs here. Very soon. Welcome everybody that's new to the channel. My name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I live stream every Sunday through Wednesday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So whatever time that is for you, obviously with daylight savings, I'm not sure what time that is for you. But 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. We normally go till about 9, sometimes a little bit later. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the community. If you guys would like to join a free trading Discord, it's called Level Up. Link in the description down below. We aren't selling any products or services. It's just a nice place to hang out and talk trading throughout your trading sessions. Welcome to the channel. Guys, another amazing stream. Like 150 subscriber stream tonight. So I can't thank you all enough. And then we will do it all again tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Guys, if you're continuing to trade this, trade safe, stay patient. I would be watching this 24,007 area, those previous all-time highs, for possible bounces. Look for maybe sweeps below, but then a reclaim for the move up. If we lose this level and come back up and fail to reclaim 24,070, the move down to 24,920, 900 could be relatively rapid. That would be my read for the rest of the night on the Nasdaq. Guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Trade safe. Stay patient. I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Peace.